Hey everyone, Simulator Liam here today. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be doing a top 5 vehicle pack video. I have found 5 vehicle packs from the LSPDfr website. They're in no particular order, so we're going to be checking out each individual vehicle from each pack, showing the light setup, showing the liveries, etc, things like that. So as always, links in the description down below for all the vehicle packs I'll be using in this video. Also, there is going to be a link for my graphics mod, just so you have the same sort of style as my game here. And also there will be a link down there for my Discord, where you can find any help you need for LSPDfr. There is a designated channel down there for you to get help with LSPDfr. There is also going to be a Discord link down there as well, so you can check that one out and get help with LSPDfr. There is a designated channel for that. Also, there is going to be a mod list channel on that Discord server, so you can find all my mods I use in my LSPDfr videos. Anyway guys, that is going to be it for the intro. Let's get into the video and let's see what the first pack is going to look like. Alright guys, so the first vehicle pack we're going to be looking at here today is going to be the Houston Police Department pack. This one is going to be a law friendly. You can get it as the one with Houston Police Department on the side of it. But we're going to do the law friendly one. This pack, as you can see, it's mega. It's mega. It's crazy. This one does come as a DLC and a replacement, I believe, so you can replace the in-game vehicles, or you can have it as a add-on, as I do have here. It's absolutely crazy how many there is in this vehicle pack. There's apparently 75 plus liveries for each vehicle here, so that is very nice indeed. And again, there is going to be a link in the description down below if you want to use this vehicle pack yourself in your own LSPDfr game. So we're going to be starting off strong with the FPIU. This one's a 2016, just a normal standard FPIU here. Very nice indeed. There is some certain vehicles, if I remember, I will tell you when we get to them. There is a different ELS file for one of them, where it's got a parking mode for the lights, which would be pretty cool. Hopefully I remember to show you those. I think it's more further down the line. But yeah, very nice indeed. So it's just a normal stock standard FPIU, just a normal patrol one. It's not like a slick top or anything like that. So very nice indeed. These are pretty much going to be all the same vehicles, what they look like inside, or accessory wise. So let's just have a little quick nose inside. So that's what it looks like inside. As you might obviously gather, that it does have all the equipment that you would have in a vehicle here. So that's very good. There we go. And then it does do stage 3 lighting. So 1, 2, and then 3. And also you have your brake lights in the back as well. So you can see like down by the license plate and in the rear view, in the rear light bar also there, you've got the brake lights, which I think is, I don't know why, but I love that. It's brilliant. But anyway, that's that vehicle. And let's move on to the next one. So next vehicle we're going to be looking at is the FPIU 2016. Same as this one, what we just looked at, but this one does have ALPRs on it. That's the only difference between the two. So it's not an extra, so it's not all going to be on one vehicle. But this one's just got an extra, well, it doesn't even have an extra, it's literally ALPRs, and that is it. There is no difference that I can see compared to that one there. Might have a different number. No, it still has the same number on the back. But yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just got LPRs on it, which was pretty good. I actually quite like that. Save messing around with the extras in a console. So you can literally just spawn in the one you want. Cool. So the next vehicle here today is going to be the same one again, FPIU with 2016 it is, but this one is going to be a K9 version. As you can see, it says K9 on the side there, just above my hat. There we go, and they've got a nice little logo in the back there. Sort of a ghosted unit sort of thing, I would say. But this one is a K9, so it's going to have obviously... Let's see if we can get in here. Or maybe if I can look in first person. There we go, you can see... Got a K9 picture in the window there. And you've got an actual bit. Let's have a look on the other side. There we go. So you've got nice air-cooled one in there as well. So that's pretty good. I actually quite like that. K9 one there, so that's all good there. The next one here on the, well, whichever side you want to say, on our right here, it's going to be the same again. It's 2016 FPIU, but this one is going to be a slick top version of it. Still K9, but just a slick top version. Very nice indeed. So you've got a light bar in the back window instead of on the roof of the vehicle. And I don't see anything different. Oh, it hasn't got a ram bar on this one either. So very, very minimal. So no pitting for you. Got some visor lights instead of a light bar, as you obviously know as a slick top. And I just realised those first two there don't have ram bars either, so pretty cool there. And then this one here on our last one of the 2016 FPIUs is the same as the first one, but it just got a wraparound ram bar on the front. So it's like the same vehicle inside and out, but this one is just different with a ram bar on the front. So it's pretty good. I suppose obviously with limitations of ELS you can't have too many extras on. That's a pretty good way of actually getting a vehicle that you can choose from, say from the same pack, so that's pretty good there. So that's all the FPIUs of the 2016 models in this pack. Let's move on to the next one. The next vehicle in this list is going to be a Crown Vic. This one's going to be a slick top, sort of a ghosted unit, as you can see. So yeah, no light bar, got a nice one in the back window there. It's probably got some visor lights. No, it doesn't. It's got dashboard lights instead. Pretty cool, very nice indeed. Let's have a little nose inside, as we haven't looked at Crown Vic yet in this pack. Lovely green dashboard, I love it. Looks very nice indeed. There we go, nice police computer, the partition, everything you would expect to have in a vehicle. This one, I believe, yeah, just goes straight to code 3. There's no stage 1 or 2, as it is a slick top. Normally those that do just go straight to code 3 lighting. There we go, very nice indeed. Next vehicle here is going to be a slick top Tahoe. It's going to be one of the older models. Again, sort of a ghosted unit again, as you can barely see the writing on it. There we go. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's have a look at the interior. That was very fast paced into that vehicle then. There we go. Light setup, I believe, goes straight to code 3. Yep. I have no idea where that Crown Vic just disappeared to. Just vanished all of a sudden. There we go. Very nice indeed. No ram bar or anything on this vehicle. Got some little bits of... I was going to say side runners, but I guess you can't really say that because they're not full length of it. Gotta love it. Next vehicle we're going to look at is the 2020 FPIU. So it's the upgraded model from the first one we looked at. This one's just a stock standard, like you can literally call it a stock vehicle. So it's literally got just a normal light bar, no wraparound, no LPRs or anything like that. But as you can see, this one does have the ELS file for the parking mode. So when you parked, the lights are a lot steadier, which looks pretty good. Then we get in, and then it's just, then you can see there, we get in the vehicle and it changes the light setup. Very nice. I do like vehicles with lights like that. So that's the interior of the vehicle here. Pretty good. Gun mount, and got the partition, got the police computer, everything like that, as you expect. There we go. But then when you get out of the vehicle again, it goes into parking mode. Very nice. Very nice indeed. The next vehicle is going to be exactly the same, but with just ALPRs on the roof. If I zoom out a little bit further, you can see it. There we go. So you've got some ALPRs on the roof there. Other than that, everything is exactly the same. Same ELS lighting for the parking mode. You can have just a normal, what do you call it? Just the normal ELS, so it don't have the parking mode on it. So it's pretty good. It's sort of actually synced up as well, actually. That was not intended. That was not intended. Gotta love it. The next vehicle here on the right of us here is literally going to be, again, the same, but it's got a different sort of livery on it. So it's all black livery. So it doesn't have white doors, if that makes sense. And it's got a no light bar, so it's a slick top unit. Very nice indeed. There we go. Same interior and everything like that as you would expect. But yeah, very nice indeed. So the next vehicle in this one, I'm not 100% sure what the difference is between this one here with the white livery doors to this one here. The spawn code name is like FPIU SUP. I'm not sure exactly what that means. Unfortunately, there's not much in the description of the comment on the lspdfr website. But I'm not sure because it shows that the light bar looks the same. Hasn't got no wraparound. Hasn't got no. There's nothing different. The only thing I can see is like the livery's changed. Yeah, the only difference I can see actually with these is the livery. So that's pretty cool there. It's nice livery. I do like the all black livery, so that's pretty good there. And then this one here, the last one of the 2020 FPIU, it's got the full wraparound ram bar on the front. And then obviously it is still the white and black livery with the light bar on the top. Very nice indeed. Pretty good there. And it does have the parking mode lights on it as well. All the 2020 FPIUs got all the parking lights. You have the option to have them with the parking lights or just with normal lights. But yeah, very nice indeed. Let's move on to the next one. So the next vehicle we're going to look at is the Crown Vic here. Very nice. Normal stock standard Crown Vic with, I call it the double light bar. I don't know what you actually call those light bars, but I normally call them the double light bars. I know that's not what they're called, but I think it's pretty cool. As you can see, they are like stacked on top of each other. Looks pretty cool, but I don't know. I just call it the double light bar. Very minimal lighting on this vehicle pack. On this vehicle here, I should say, is literally just got the light bar on it. Well, it's what you expect really, because it is a very old vehicle, and you got some lights in the back window. But it is literally just a light bar and some lights in the back window. Still looks pretty good. I believe it's going to be still looks like the same one over on the other side. Yeah, look at that. Very nice indeed. Love a good Crown Vic. Lovely jubbly. Let's have a look at the next one. The next one is going to be exactly the same, but this one has just got a classic livery on it. So it's got a white and a blue livery. Looks pretty good. If you want to do like a classic patrol, it'd be pretty good to use that one. Very nice again. My parking skills are all over the place, aren't they? But yeah, very nice indeed. So next Crown Vic, for some reason I've spawned them in twice. They're exactly the same. I suppose I spawned this one in twice. This one is just, I think it's a Liberty light bar. So it's a newer style light bar from the other ones over here. And yeah, that is pretty much the only difference between it. There is no more lights on the front. It's literally just got a light bar on the top, some lights in the back window. That is it. And the same interior, nothing's changed. All exactly the same interior. Yeah, very nice. I do like that light bar more than the stacked light bar. I don't know, but I think it's just how like plain. I don't know what it is between the stacked light bar, but I do like these ones. I need to hurry this video along, otherwise it's going to be very, very long. God, I love it. Let's have a look at the next vehicles in this pack. The next vehicle we're going to look at is the FPI-S. This one is the Ford Taurus, looking stunning as always. So this one is just like the stock one again. It's got the light bar, a couple lights in the front, no ram bar, no LPRs, nothing like that on this one. But very nice indeed. Still a nice vehicle here to use. Let's have a look at the interior on this one. There we go. Looking stunning as always. There we go. Got your police computer, everything you would expect to have inside a vehicle. There we go. Very nice. And this one I believe does go 1, 2, 3 on the light setup. It does. There we go. Very nice. I will show you it at night as well when we get to the end of the last vehicle in this one. Next one here is the slick top version. So got some visor lights instead of a light bar. And it's sort of a ghosted unit as well, which is quite nice. There we go. Very nice indeed. I didn't change any liveries. I didn't change any colours of the vehicle. It literally is how they are spawned in. So I literally spawned them in through Simple Trainer and I left them as they are. All I done was just turn the lights on. That's all I done. The next vehicle is going to be the same one, but this one's just going to be a complete unmarked. So you can change the colour to whatever colour you want of this one. But yeah, exactly the same as the slick top pretty much, but it's just without no livery on it. So there's no writing like saying police or anything. It's literally completely like a normal civilian car, to be honest, with just lights and sirens. But again, inside you've still got all the same police computer, everything like that. So very good indeed. There we go. And let's move on to the next vehicle in this pack. The next one we're looking at is a Tahoe here today. And then we've got the, like I call it, a stacked light bar. So a stock standard vehicle with that light bar. No ALPRs or no wraparound or ram bar on the front. Still looks really good. Got the white and black livery. Nice back on it. Let's have a look at the interior. There we go. As you expect, sort of an older vehicle, so quite plain inside. Some people like that, some people don't. I don't really mind it. There we go. Next one is going to be the Liberty light bar, I believe it's called. That's the only difference on this one. It's literally just got a different light bar compared to this one, which, like, again, I do prefer this style light bar on this one here. I think it's just the colours pop a lot more on this one. It could be my graphics mod, but I believe it is. That's what they actually do look like. And the other one here is exactly the same as the one we just looked at, but it's just got LPRs on the roof. That is the only difference between them. So that's pretty good there. So that is that. Let's move on to the next vehicle in this pack. So I've got some more vehicles of the FBI S in here. Pretty much identical to the ones over there. I'm not sure exactly what they are, difference between them are. I haven't really seen much, but they are listed in a separate list on the add-on menu in the simple trainer. So I'm just not sure if they are just spawned in again. But very similar to those. Very nice indeed. The interior looks identical as well. But that's what those lights look like. And I'll just go on the back side of it as well. Show you that. There we go. So look very, very similar. But again, I'm not sure. Maybe it is the same ones. But it's just another list there. Even the name of the spawner is the same. So maybe it is the same. I'm not 100% sure. And the other ones is the Tahoes. Again, they do look identical to the ones down there. They look very similar to them. But very nice again, as you can see, the older style light bar, the double stacked one, and then you got the newer Liberty, I think, or something like that, light bar, and then you got the one with the ALPRs as well. So very nice indeed, massive, humongous pack. Don't know where the Crown Vic went, but very nice. I guess maybe someone stole it, I don't know. Let me just turn it to night time so you can actually see what they look like at night, and I reckon it'll be a massive disco. So bear in mind, it's going to be very flashy in a minute. So this is what it looks like. Very flashy. Bear in mind, it doesn't actually have any of the headlights on because I spawned these in through the day, so they don't have headlights. But all the lights look like the same. But look at the lights. There we go, first person. There we go. Just look at all the lights. It's crazy. I do like this pack because when some packs, when you download them, you walk away and the vehicle sort of like pops in and out. This one doesn't. As you can see, I'm quite far away from that Crown Vic, that classic one at the end. Still doesn't pop in. Very nice. Love it. Well worth the download. Again, link in the description down below if you want to use this vehicle pack. Again, it's an amazing vehicle pack. Go play with it. I've played with it a couple times for my LSPDfr. If there is a specific car you want me to use in my LSPDfr gameplay, my patrols, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, do a timestamp of when I was like looking at the vehicle, and then just say this one. I'd love to see this one in a patrol, and I'll do one as a patrol. But other than that, there we go. Very nice indeed. Let's move on to the next vehicle pack in this lineup. Again, this one is the Houston Police Department pack. You can get it in, the actual says Houston Police Department, or you can have the Los Santos Police, as you can see there. So it says Houston Police or Los Santos Police. Very nice. I've done the Los Santos Police because I always do law friendly normally for my patrols. So very nice. Again, make sure you check out the LSPDfr website for this vehicle pack. Amazing one. Anyway guys, let's move on to the next vehicle pack and see what that one's got to offer. Alrighty guys, let's move on to the next vehicle pack. This one is a BCSO pack. Very nice. Quite a lot of vehicles, not as many as vehicles in the last pack, but this one is got still a good bunch in it. Very nice indeed. So this one is it's got a lot of different liveries on each vehicle. It's got some extras as well, and that's what it says in the description. So about this file bit on the tab in the LSPDfr website. So they do come with marked, slick top, ghosted and canine versions. Also it comes with a realistic spotlight, but you do have to have another script called Spotlight for it to work properly. So just look in the about section on the LSPDfr website to get more information on the Spotlight. I don't have that installed, so we're not going to look at that today. But very nice. So let's have a look at the vehicle pack. It is a it is a add-on, this one, but it does use the Sheriff and Sheriff 2 slot. So make sure you remove your Sheriff and Sheriff 2 files if you got those replaced in your game, otherwise these won't come in. And then all the other ones, so these two here, this one's a Sheriff and that one's a Sheriff 2 slot, and then everything down there is add-on, so it's all different names for spawning. But if you got a sheriff slot in the game, it won't spawn these two in. So just make sure you remove the sheriff ones in if you replaced it already. If you haven't replaced them before and it's just like a straight swap, straight install in the game, then it should spawn in. So cool. Anyway, so the first one is going to be a 2018 Dodge Charger, as you can see there. Very nice. I love this vehicle pack. It is one of my favourite by far. Hopefully I haven't done it in a previous pack video, but I don't think I have. If I have, whoops. But yeah, it's amazing. Very nice indeed. Looks so good. I love the light setup. Just love everything about it. I love the livery. It looks so good. I think... No, it doesn't. I thought it'd have different lighting patterns, but it doesn't. But it's still amazing. Interior looks stunning. Got the gun mount, got the partition, got the police computer, got the speed radar. Got everything you need inside. It's such a good vehicle pack. I love it. It's got ALPRs on the back. It's got a ram bar. Let's have a look at the extras. I think it said it's got a couple of extras. So if we go into... So vehicle components. So if we go to 12, I think that's... yeah, there we go. So we've got the lower part of the wraparound. And then if we go to number 9, it's got the upper part of the... So you see it flashing there? And then if you go to option 10, it's got ALPRs. It adds on ALPRs. So that is the same with all vehicles. So I'm not going to put them all on because we'll be here all day. But that is what it looks like. I should have really turned them all on at the beginning before we do the video. But very nice. I don't know. It just looks stunning. So this is probably what I'm going to keep in the game when I start patrolling and everything. I'm just going to keep these in the game. So that's that one. Next one. This one's just in the Sheriff 2 slot. This one is going to be a Tahoe. God, I couldn't get my words out then. Chevy Tahoe. Very nice. Again, looks stunning. One of the newer style ones. Just have a little quick nosy inside the vehicle. Oops. There we go. Still nice, stunning car. Do feel like... well, you can't see back through there, but very nice. Probably got a bit of tint on it, so you could just remove that. But other than that, looks lovely. You can change a setting in one of the INI files, I think, that you can remove this from default, so that's pretty good. Next one is another Tahoe, but a older style one. Still, again, very nice. Got a lot of stuff in the back there. Got even a fire extinguisher and everything. Got some cones in that. Looks really good. There we go. Just open the trunk. Looks very good there. Look at that. Full of stuff in the back. So it looks like you've got crime scene stuff there. Very nice indeed. Even got a speed radar in the back window there, if you could just see that up there. It actually moves with the trunk and everything. Some vehicles, that like some devs, don't actually even look at that. I think it's one of the must things to have. Like whenever you open stuff, everything should go with it. Very nice indeed. There we go. Let's have a look at the interior. Another, again, stunning. Definitely stunning. There we go. Next one looks like an older style Charger. So this one's a 14 Charger, I believe. Yes, it is. There we go. Again, it's got the LPRs and it should have the wraparound if you turn that extra on. So very nice indeed. Again, if you want to see any of these vehicles in my patrols, let me know. I'll just put a timestamp in the comments and say I'd like to see this vehicle in action. Then I will do it in a LSPDFR patrol like I normally do on the channel. This is the 14 Charger, as I said. Looks very nice. Got everything you need inside. Very nice. Got that lovely beefy sounder engine. Oh, sounds so good. Love it. The Windsor, I think it's called. There we go. Love it. Love it. Love it. Again, we've got another Tahoe. Not sure. Oh, this one's a slick top, as you can see there. So it's got visor light bars. Visor lights, I should say, not light bars. There we go. Very nice indeed. I do like this pack. This one, it looks like it's a canine livery on this one. So it does, I think they all come with those type of liveries. So it comes with, what did I say, a marked, slick top, ghosted and canine versions. So yeah, so that one's going to be the same as obviously it looks inside, just with the obviously canine cage in it. We can sort of see through the window there. I don't really think we can. Maybe we might be able to see inside. Let's have a look. Might not be able to see. Sort of. There we go. So it looks like it's a full cage for the K9, so you won't be able to do any transport, I don't think. Still, very nice. Or you can put them in there with the K9. Nah, that would end well. So the next one is a unmarked Charger, 2014. This one I believe you can change the colour of, but I just left it as white as that was the one it spawned in as. There we go. We've got upper and lower ram bar there, so that looks very nice. You can turn them on. It was just have a little nosy. There we go. Turned it all on, so you've got the full wraparound ram bar on the front. You can't turn the ram bar off, but you can turn the side ones on, like the upper and lower. And then you've got LPRs on the back. Again, it does that with all of them. So very nice indeed. Normally with an unmarked, I like to have no ram bar, no LPRs, nothing on it, just so it looks so stealthy. Looks very nice. Again, we've got another Tahoe. This one is going to be the slick top version, but an unmarked. Again, you could have the ALPRs and the upper and lower ram bar part of it added on. And looks like you've got some stock sticks in the back window there. Looks very nice. Pretty cool. Actually, no, I think this is... I do apologise. This is actually a ghosted unit, this one, sorry. It was so ghosted I couldn't even see it. Whoa. Yeah, so that is quite a cool ghosted one. There we go. The next one is a FPIU. This one's the first FPIU we looked at. No, I think there's one right down the maybe I don't know. This one is... There we go. Got some ALPRs on the top. And you can have the wraparound at the front. There we go. This one is, as you can see, is a red and blue. I don't believe there is a blue version, but obviously you can edit it if you want to. There we go. Very nice. You've got a supervisor livery on this one. You can have just, I think it says, yeah, deputy. That's pretty good. Again, we've got another one. This one is a slick top version. Same as that one, but just a slick top. So it's got a visor light bar. Keep saying light bar. Visor lights instead of a light bar. There we go. And this one is a K9 livery on the back. As you can see, it says K9. And then you've got the K9 on there. Stay back. Nice. And then we've got the unmarked one here as well. So slick top unmarked. Again, very nice. Keep saying it, but it is. Got the same stuff in the back. Got the cones and fire extinguisher, some tape and stuff. Very nice indeed. Then we're going over to the 2018 Charger. This one is going to be the unmarked, possibly. If I have to get up very close to it, might have a livery on it, but I think it is an unmarked. There we go. But you can, like I said, you could probably add a livery to it, so it's a ghosted one. There we go. I believe you can change the colour. Back to the 2020 FPRU. This one is a light bar version of it. There we go. Again, same interior. I just might have a little pop and have a look inside this one. Why they're here or not. There we go. Let's have a look. There we go. That's what the interior looks like. Here's the updated 2020 version of it. Pretty cool. And then we've got the Tahoe. The newer sort of style one. And this one's a K9 slick top. There we go. Again, like I said, got ALPRs and the wraparound at the front. And then we got another FPRU. This one's going to be the unmarked version of it. Or is it a ghosted? Nope, unmarked. There we go. Got some night lights on the back there. Good ones there. It's got the ALPRs turned on. But again, you can have the ALPRs in the upper and lower of the ram bar. Now the last vehicle in this pack is another Tahoe, but this one is the unmarked. No, I thought I was saying unmarked. Yes, it is. Unmarked Tahoe with the slick top. So very nice indeed. Again, you can have the upper and lower ALPR, upper and lower ram bar, and then the ALPRs as well. You can have toggled on. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it tonight, and I'm going to go around and turn every extra on, so just so you can see what they look like. So bear with me 1 second. Cool. So I just quickly went around and turned all on extras. So there we go. So you can see the upper and lower of part of the wraparound ram bar is on now, and you've got all the ALPRs on the back there. So very nice indeed. We're just going to quickly run across here. There we go. So I always think the unmarked do look a bit silly with them on, but there we go. Got the option if you want them on. But every single one apart from, let me get there, apart from this one here, for some reason this one doesn't have ALPRs. It doesn't even have the option number 9 in the component bit on Simple Trainer. For some reason it doesn't have ALPRs, but that is the only one that doesn't have ALPRs. But everything else does have it. There we go. Looks very nice. Let's just turn it to night time so you can see what the vehicles look like. There we go. That's what the vehicles look like at night. Very flashy. And that's the graphics mod I've got in. Obviously, it's nice. It's Quantum V if you want to know that, but it will be linked in the description if you want to use it. But look at that. Again, it would have the headlights on, but I'm not getting in every vehicle again. That took a long time to turn the headlights on. But as you can see, got very nice lights on it. I love it. Blue and red. There we go. Would be nice if they had a all blue one. That'd be awesome. I don't believe there is an all blue. There might be, but I don't think there is. Let me just double check. No, there's not. It's literally just all blue, red and blue. So there we go. Very nice indeed. Let's move on to the next vehicle pack in this top 5 vehicle pack video, and let's see what else we got to look at here. Alrighty guys, for the next vehicle pack we're going to look at here today is the Los Santos Police Department pack. Again, link in the description down below if you want to use this vehicle pack. Sort of a smaller vehicle pack, but still a pretty good one here. This one does have a optional extra of extra 10, which is the ALPRs mounted to the light bar. So if it's got a light bar on it, you can have an option extra for a light bar there. Very nice indeed. It's got some takedown lights. It's got some alley lights, which so apparently he's working on that one though. But it's got some ELS patterns change with the siren. So when you're in the vehicle and you change the siren, it does change the light pattern. So that's siren 1, siren 2, and you can see that every time you change the siren tone, it changes the lights pattern as well, which is very nice. So the first vehicle we're going to look at, we're just going to say in the vehicle, why not, is the Tahoe here. Very nice, a newer style Tahoe. This one is going to be the slick top version of it. Very nice. Got some load of lights on this vehicle pack. Very nice, I do like it. There we go, let's have a look at the interior. Way up, don't know what happened there. There we go, that's the interior. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Looks very nice. There we go. Next one is going to be a Chevy Tahoe again, but this one's got the light bar version of it, and it's got a livery on it. So as you can see, they've got some ALPRs on the top there, but these are removable with option 10 or extra 10 in the Simple Trainer menu. So very nice indeed. Same interior as the other one. So there we go. I believe it does have a speed radar on the top. Oh yeah, it does have it in that one as well. Cool. There we go. Nice. You've got speed radar in the front there, as you can see on the dashboard. Very nice indeed. Next one is a FPIU. This one's got the light bar with the optional extra of the ALPRs next to the light bar. Again, nice exterior. There we go. We've got the livery on there. I do like how the sort of like the window tint is sort of cut out so you can see the light bar a lot better than with the window tint there. So that is very nice. Very good there. There we go. I don't know if I'm much of a fan of the visor light bars when you got a light bar. So like this one on the end, if I can get over there, that looks good. But I suppose a full visor doesn't yeah, maybe just one single doesn't look too bad. But there we go. Next one is actually, we haven't looked in the interior. Let's have a look at the interior of this FPIU here, this Explorer. There we go. Very nice. Got everything you need, even a working what do you call it, computer there. God, that I don't know why I couldn't remember that name then. There we go, working computer with the actual lights flashing. That's just quite cool. There we go. Next one is a 2018 Dodge Charger. Again, light bar with the optional extra of the ALPRs. The back window is rolled down a little bit, which is a nice little touch. There we go. Suppose it keeps the prisoner a little bit cooler on these hot summer days as we're having at the moment. There we go. Looks very good. And there we go. We've got a 2020 FPIU. Newer style one with the light bar with the optional extra of the ALPRs. There we go. Nice police livery. I do like this one. There we go. Then we got a Dodge Durango. Again, light bar with the optional extra of the ALPRs. There we go. Oh, I didn't actually look in the Explorer. Let's have a look at that one interior, because we haven't looked at that one yet. Sorry, I jumped onto the other one a little bit too quick there. Oh, there we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Looks just like a Explorer. Very nice there. We'll just jump in this this Dodge here and have a look what that one looks like inside. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, there we go. We've got Apple CarPlay as well. What a bonus. There we go. Looks very good. Again, very nice vehicle pack. Also, the link is in the description if you want to use this vehicle pack. Also, all the other links as well down there for my Discord, everything like that, if you want to go and check those out. Very much appreciated. Graphics mod should be linked down there as well. And there we go. Next vehicle is going to be the much newer Tahoe, the latest Tahoe, I believe, that is out. There we go. Much updated design from the previous Tahoe. Again, it's got the optional extras for the ALPRs next to the light bar. Let's have a little nosy inside at the interior. There we go. Looks pretty good. There we go. I'm assuming it looks pretty pretty similar to the real life Tahoe. I've never been in one of them, so I don't know. There we go. Or actually even really looked at one in real life. So for the last and final vehicle, but one of the best ones in this vehicle pack, is the Ford Taurus here. Gotta love a good Ford Taurus. Nice vehicle there. There we go. Look at that. Looks stunning as always. Got a little bit of window tint on this one. Doesn't have a cutout for the window tint, which is like all the others. All the others got a bit of cutout for the light bar, but this one doesn't. There we go. Interior looks pretty good. There we go. And again, exterior looks really good. And then the siren does change the lighting pattern. So, yeah, very nice indeed. Very nice. Let's just turn it to nighttime. It's nearly nighttime, actually, to be honest, in game. Let's turn it to nighttime and let's have a look what the vehicle pack looks like then. There we go. That's what the vehicle pack looks like at night. I did just jump in them all and turn on their headlights, just make it look a little bit better. It's not that many vehicles to jump in. Not like the first pack we looked at, which went right around. That would have took forever. But there we go. Nice, some flashing lights on this one here. Some takedowns flashing there. But they do have takedowns, which is nice. And we've got some... I do like how the light pattern does change when you change the siren tone. Love that little feature. Brilliant idea that is. But yeah, that's what it looks like at night. It looks stunning. I didn't say, but this one does come in an all blue pack as well. So you get a red and blue DLC file and a blue and blue DLC file, and both separate, so you can add them in, which is very nice. Saves you editing all the files and everything for it. Again, very flashing on the back there. I do apologise. That is very, very bad on the eyes there, but very nice indeed. A great thing what the developer's done on this one. So that's that vehicle pack. Let's move on to the next one and let's just see what that one's got to offer. Alrighty guys, next vehicle pack in this one, I guess you can call it a pack. It is a very small one. It's only got 2 cars in this pack. It is the Los Santos County Sheriff Office pack, but this one was made back in 2017, so it is a quite an old vehicle. Gotta love how Michael's still there. Got to love it. So let's just disregard Michael there. But, yes, it's a very old vehicle pack made in, let's have a look, January 1st of 2017. Gotta love how old this vehicle pack is. So, bear in mind it is back then, so there is limitations of what they had back then. But, still a very, very nice one. I've been just looking through on the lspdfr website. So, if you're looking for sort of an older style, say, I don't know, when you're out in Los Santos County and you're thinking... oh, let's have a look at really old style patrol sort of thing. This one will be actually really good. Very high definition, very nice vehicle pack here. But it is very minimal, very old looking, classic sort of type. It's like obviously like the very old Crown Vic here and a very old Tahoe. Very nice. I just love sort of how vintage, I guess you can say it's vintage, they are. So nice Crown Vic here, and then we've got a Tahoe with Michael guarding it. But yeah, very nice vehicle pack here. I just think it's, I don't know, I just think it's really nice. I believe it does come with a different livery, if I remember correctly. Let's just have a quick nose. Yeah, so you get a completely white livery. There we go, like that. Which I think, that makes it even looks more vintage, doesn't it now? Or you can have the, you see you got two different styles. So you got the white and black, and then you got the all white. So we'll leave that one on all white, and then we'll just have a look at the other one as well. And let's just quickly go over here and find out, Michael.
Back off.
Sorry, I wish you could back off. And then if we change that one to white as well, there we go. Oh, didn't mean to move it. Michael, can you move out of the way a minute? There we go. But yeah, there we go. Look at those. That makes it even look more vintage, I guess you can say. Especially with the like the style, the color of it. Just, I don't know. It just reminds me of like a really old film or something that you can watch on, say, I don't know, Netflix or something. Of like how like back in the old days when they used to have this sort of livery. I don't know, just that's what it gives, that's what the vibe it gives me. But it looks very nice. That's what the vehicle looks like. Let's just turn it to night time so you can just see what the lights look like. There we go, that's what it looked like at night. I think that looks pretty nice. With a light bar on the top there. Minimal lighting on the front, just some on the ram bar. Gotta love the, which one is it? Which one's flashing that white? I guess that's, I don't know which one that's flashing that very bright white light. Oh, I guess it's that one, the alley light, I guess. I don't know. I don't know which one that is, but there we go. Looks very nice. I do like how flashy they are. Nice light bar in the back of the Tahoe. Again, like I said, very nice. Got to love it. But there we go. Let me know what you thought of this vehicle pack in the comments down below. But again, I do like it. As I said, it is quite vintage looking. Even the lights on the front, some vehicles don't even have this much detail. And you think about it, this was made back in 2017. So that's, what, 8 years ago? That's ridiculous. But even like the quality of the lights look good compared to what some of them do nowadays, not gonna lie. But anyway, guys, that's that vehicle pack. Let's move on to the last and final pack of this LSPDFR top 5 vehicle pack video. Alrighty, guys, this is the last vehicle pack in this video, so let's have a dive into it. It's got a few vehicles in this one. When I say few, I mean a load. As you can see, it's loads and loads and loads in this one, so very nice indeed. I'm going to start off with the first one just here. But before I do, this one was released in March 25th of 24, so 2024, but has been updated since then in January of 2025. So not an old vehicle pack, still very new, so that's really good. I might have looked at this one before, but it has been updated since then, so that is fine by me. So the first one we're going to look at here today is going to be the 14 Charger. This one's going to be a unmarked slick top version. It's got LPRs on the back, which I believe are toggable. There we go. That is the only thing I believe that is toggable on this vehicle. Looking stunning as always. Again, vehicle will be linked in the description down below if you want to use it. Interior looks stunning. Love it. Looking very nice. Next vehicle we're going to look at is the 2018 Charger. This one's got the light bar and it's got a livery, so it's not an unmarked or anything, or a slick top. There we go. Again, this one I believe does come in a marked and an unmarked, and both do have toggable ALPRs. So have a look at the interior a second. I don't know why it looks like we're getting in like a Tahoe or something, or a pickup, but there we go. Very nice indeed. Perfect. Still looking lovely as always. I do like the little feature of the back window down a slight bit. That's quite like that one. Next one we're going to look at here is another 2018 Dodge Charger. This one's going to be unmarked slick top version of it with ALPRs toggleable on and off. There we go. Do like the license plate lights. Love it. Interesting ones just above the license plate. Haven't really seen those like that before, but still very nice. What's that? Not sure. Haven't seen that before. Not if anyone knows what those little black square things are on the top of the trunk there, let me know. I don't actually know what that is. There we go. Very nice. I do believe it does have takedowns. Those white flashing ones there do come into takedowns, and the visor lights next to it got the takedowns there. Again, same interior as all those ones there. Next one is going to be the newer style FPRU, the Explorer. So very nice there. This one does come in a marked and an unmarked, which we will be looking at just there as well. And it does have toggleable ALPRs. Looking very nice. Again with the back window slightly down. Looking very good. Nice livery. I do like the black, white and blue livery. Keeping it with the 3 colours. Not really sure that's mounted on the window there. But got all these gadgets and everything in it. So you're definitely up to date with all the gadgets. So that's very nice. Next one, it's going to be the same one, but this one's just going to be a slick top version. The unmarked, not ghosted, sorry. There we go. Looks like we've got some stop sticks in the back there and a compartment to put all your stuff in, which is nice. Again, same interior. Next one is going to be the new style Tahoe. This one does come in a marked and an unmarked. The marked one does come with a toggleable ALPR, and the unmarked comes with optional side antenna. So there we go, which will be wherever it is over there. We'll have a look at that in a moment. So this one's different colour scheme. This one starts now going into grey colour scheme, which actually looks quite nice actually. Have a little nose of the interior here. Again, I do like how the where the lights are in the windows, they got the window tint cut out so they don't obstruct the light bar, which is quite good. Interior looks very high definition again. Very nice. There. Looks like we've got a traffic advisor possibly in the back window there. Yes, there is. Look at that. So stage 1 you've got the traffic advisor, and then stage 3 turns off the traffic advisor but keeps all the lights on. Very good there. Glad they do that, because I don't like having the traffic advisor turned on when you're in code 3 lighting. Next one is the Dodge Durango. Again, this one does have, let me just find the information on it, a marked option, which is this one here. And then you've got toggleable ALPRs and optional side antenna. I might have actually spawned in this one twice, because there is only one version of this, so these probably are exactly the same. By the looks of things, it is. So yeah, there is only one version. There's no unmarked for this one, unfortunately. But very nice. Must have just by accidentally spawned in the same one. Actually, no, I do apologise. There is an unmarked one. Just doesn't say it in the information on the lspdfr website there. But let's have a look at this one. Have a look at the interior. I don't believe there is anything different between those two here. There we go, that's the interior. Not bad. As you can see, that one there, that antenna on the right bumper there, that is the optional extra. It's pretty good. So there is two, these actually are different ones. I'm not sure exactly what they are. One's just called Dodge Durango, and the other one's called Dodge Durango NSA. I don't really know what NSA stands for. It doesn't actually say. Maybe side antenna, maybe? Maybe that's what it is. This one's got a side antenna, this one doesn't. Ah, NSA, no side antenna. There we go. We figured it out. We figured it out together. Got to love it. This one here is exactly the same as this one, but it just doesn't have a side antenna. That's the only difference. There we go. We figured it out. And then this one here is the unmarked version. There we go. We got it. We got it. There we go. So, yeah, unmarked version. Got ALPRs, toggleable on the top there. Very nice. Got to love it. Glad I worked that one out, which is nice. And then the next one here is going to be the Tahoe again, but this one's going to be the slick top version of it. So still got the livery on there. Sort of a ghosted unit. I think it's just how it got spawned in. It didn't have the right colour scheme on it, but sort of a ghosted unit, but I don't think it's meant to be. But yeah, very nice. Slick top there. As you can see, all good there. And then again, we got it here again, but this one is just the unmarked version of it. So no livery on it. I do like those lights on the side of the back window, these ones here. Best design they have there on the Explorer. Did I see it on the Explorer over? Yeah, this like this. There you go, like that. I just think they look so nice on the Explorer. Anywho, back over here. But yeah, there we go. That's the other one. That's the unmarked Tahoe. So the next vehicle is going to be the F-150, Ford F-150 here. Very nice. Got to love a good Ford F-150. Looks nice there. Got a bit tinted windows on it. Again, loads of lights. Got a light bar. Let's have a look at the interior. Seeing what extras it has on it. Bear with me. So this one does come in a marked and an unmarked, as you can see next to each other. And this one's got a light bar. That one doesn't have a light bar. That's a slick top. Interior. There we go. Not too bad. There we go. So yeah, very nice indeed. Now, like I said, this one is just the unmarked. Exactly same looking, but it's literally just an unmarked version of it. Let's just go around to the back. There we go. It's got ALPRs on the back there, which actually looks like it fits in pretty well actually there. Knowing me though I'll just go around here and like keep hitting my elbow on it or whatever if I ever need to get into the back. Got to love it. The next one here is a 2023, I should say, Dodge Ram. Do love a Dodge Ram. There we go. This one is literally just a Dodge Ram. I don't think it comes in an unmarked or a slick top. Literally, this is the only one I can spawn in. So, very nice there. Let's just have a little nose inside. There we go. Yeah, it's alright. Not too bad. Again, I don't really do anything for interior patrols, so it doesn't really bother me what the interior looks like. But it might be a very important thing for you guys. Second to last one is a Crown Vic here. This one is a marked light bar unit. Again, looks very nice here. Do like the look of the back of it. There we go. And this one does have toggleable ALPRs. Just have a little nose inside of it. I never said it does also come in a red and blue and a blue and blue. There is 2 files in the download. You can choose whichever one you want. And yeah, all good there. I just installed the red and blue because that's what normally people go for. But for my preference, to be honest, what I like most is all blue packs. Because I just love all blue. It just looks so much better. Let me just change the weather because it's so bright. Adds a little bit better. Let's just put it to neutral. So it's not so bright. This one you can't change the colour of, weirdly. But this one is the Ford F-250, I believe it is. And yeah, you can't change the colour of the vehicle, which is annoying. So you can't change it to black. There's no livery options either. I do quite like, I don't know, I have mixed feelings, I think, of the spotlights. Like the one on the right is blue and the one on the left is red. I don't know. I quite like it, but then I don't know. Mixed feelings. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below if you like that or not. Again, loads of lights at the back. Got some on the license plate and loads in the back window. Let's have a little nose inside. There we go. It's not too bad. Doesn't have really a working dashboard, but other than that, looks pretty good. And again, this one only comes in a unmarked. It doesn't come in any others, I don't believe. So there we go. So that's all the vehicles in this pack. It does have optional ALPRs, I should say, as well on that one. Let's just turn it to night time and let's see what it looks like at night of all these vehicles here. So bear with me a second. There we go. That's what they look like at night. Very flashy. I'm not going to get into every single one and turn the headlights on because that'll take a little while. But very nice, very flashy. Definitely going to see you coming. As you can see, obviously, and tell that this is a Los Santos County Sheriff pack. Obviously, you can change the livery and download whatever livery you want to put on them. But again, very nice. Really do like this pack. There we go. Well, anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this pack, and this is going to be the end of the video as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, be very appreciated, and hit that bell notification so you get notified when I post a video. Look at that. All the reflection of the lights looks stunning. Even this far away, all the vehicles look good there as well. But yeah, all the links will be in this description down below if you want to use any of these vehicle packs yourself. Also, my graphics mod will be down there as well, and my mod list channel for my Discord will be down there with the link there for that as well. And yeah, if there is any links that you want to know of, just ask in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to provide them. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next video.